place, and he came home often very starry-eyed, having had to test the adult content filters. Now, you can obviously imagine how he wanted to test them, and he chose his own little shots for those. But yeah, it's turned out a little bit too overactive and is making things blurry. But okay. All right. Okay. So yeah. So it's affecting both screenshots and the pictures on the walls. You can't grab that. That's just a badge. So you can follow people. So when someone leaves a room, they leave a badge behind them. You click on the badge and you'll follow them wherever they've gone. It's just a cheap way.
I saw somebody grab one the other day and it turned into a block. It was crazy.
Yeah, it should be able. Sometimes they come out as the globes. I thought we'd actually deactivated the globe thing of these because kids tend to play with it. Yeah, deactivated. Yeah, it's call it a badge so you can follow people. So if I say follow me, guys, you just click on my badge and you'll follow where I've gone without having to.
That's how we chase each other around.
To know. It's a little kind of game of tag throughout the thing.
So I have a question. How do you make that laser shoot out of your finger?
I'm afraid you can't. The dev-only feature. We did originally give it to everybody, but it got abused quite a lot mainly by the kids who were just kind of being very invasive with it. So reduce it only to dev so we can point out things and make it a bit easier to explain stuff. But yeah, it is quite cool. It's just one floor. What I might do is put into the premium package a 2-floor gallery. Just for extra content for premium payers. I'll have a little think because we are trying to work in more ways to differentiate between, because we're aware that currently between the basic and premium there's not a vast difference, but we are going to be working on more ways to give added value to the premiums. Oh no, that's fine, but yeah, but that's certainly, I mean, it was certainly very easy to do because actually I took this. I don't know if you've seen the Earth tournament room. This is actually taken from the Earth tournament room, and I've cut off a story from that. So it would actually be fairly easy to reproduce the double-story room. That or the Sky Gods would actually work as a 2-story tournament, a 2-story gallery. Yeah.
You see something there?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't.
Oh, you won't. That's interesting.
No.
Different first.
Could you take a picture of it, please? I can see what you're saying. Let's try and see.
Give me the picture, but thing on the engine.
I can't either.
Oh, they're both blank for me.
If I can now screenshot that.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There we go. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, damn it, it's gone. Right. Sorry, could you do that again? I just had a better idea of how to get it on my servers. Thanks. So now, if I take that and do it side by side, there we go. That will be a better way. There we go. There we go. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing black squares.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Okay, so it's really very random.
The one next to it is black for me.
Yeah, I sort of hit and miss on and off various ones. Okay. Yeah. Odd. Very odd. Chris? Are you absolutely being harassed by everybody? Yeah. So I'm just talking to Chris next to me in a second. Give me.
Bryce.
Yeah, because Chris is online now, but he's busy with everyone. So if I can grab him, I'll try and get him to come in here as well.
Yeah, I did all these.
But,
wow! High five. That's creative.
Thanks.
I like that.
Thank you. Cool. No, not yet. Yeah.
Would I be able to put up my own NFTs? Would I be able to put in my own NFTs here in the future?
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal, right?
Yeah, the devs did say something about NFTs being a thing.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's certainly a route that we'd like to go down. We see it as a good way of being able to monetize investments in here. Now, it's something that we're going to need approval for. We're going to need tech for. We're going to need Oculus to get on board with it. So there's many steps. It's on our roadmap. And we're going to prioritize.
Every time someone's
it screws up audio.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
That's a very annoying bit.
Yeah.
That's going to be one of our focuses. Now we've got the performance. Not bad. We've nearly sorted all the main performance issues. Now I'm going to focus on those big glitches like the audio cutout. But yeah, NFT is certainly going to be higher roadmap. And we'll try and try and go that route.
Shout out to you, bro. I watched you on YouTube earlier today. You taught me everything about this.
Thank you.
And this Cummings, one last question.
Can I add you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Is there any way
crowd?
Yeah. Is there any way to link to this gallery from my apartments in the Infiniverse?
There should be. In the same way you should be able to link to any of your other rooms. You can link to this one. We actually, in terms of the name of it, we've actually just pushed a server update which may have changed the name. Now, I think the name that you need for this particular
Love your picture. That is
gallery.
awesome.
Let me just find where it is.
I had to take a picture of you.
So in the same way that you can
cool.
link to your own reception lobby or your own meeting room, you should be able to link to this room as well. It's all part of the same package. And I'm just trying to find the name of it.
But where in the floors do you put the link? Because in the condos there's nowhere that I can click to link to somewhere. At least I couldn't find it.
Oh, for the Infiniverse properties, I don't think you can change those doors yet.
Okay.
But from the metaverse, so if you say depending on what properties you have in a metaverse. So that's the reception lobby, the chat terrace, the meeting room, the lecture hall, and now the gallery as well. You can link all of those together. You just need to type in. So from the drop down menu, I think it's drop down menu. I think it's location from the drop down menu for the doors, and then you need to type in the correct name of the room.
URL. Okay, got it. Thanks for the info.
I have a question.
That's a cool idea. Yes, Alex, get a question.
Yeah, on a few of my properties, well, most of them actually, it looks like the floor that I purchased is lower in value than the floor below me and above me. Is there any particular reason why that would be?
Shouldn't be. As far as I was aware, all properties should be the same value.
Right.
Actually, it's for that,
building.
like that for everyone, I think. Yeah, I have the same thing where my floor is slightly below the price of everyone else's floor, just slightly.
Yeah.
Now
I think
it's hard.
like 100 or something token.
Now whether that's yeah. On resident safety on the county property as a neighbouring property in our room, if you see what I mean. It's deducting it, but Chris is he's working on how to rejig the whole economy because we realise we're suffering quite bad inflation at the moment. So he's going to try and rejig the economy and find a way to curb the inflation and make it much more realistic in terms of the way the properties appreciate and depreciate. Now, we don't have any plans. We're certainly not going to be cutting off value of people's properties. So don't worry, we're not going to come in one day and find yourself worth nothing. But we do need to find a way to curb it's runaway at the moment. He did some figures today, and the value in Metacoin of the properties in there is quite crazy.
And also, my screenshots show black, and I'm not able to actually upload content to my drive right now.
So there's two sets in there. We actually, one reason I'm in here tonight is to investigate this black thing. We just discovered this weird bug that some people are seeing black and some people are seeing blurred, some people are seeing correct images. It's not something I've seen before, so yeah, this is one we just discovered. With regard to the uploading, we know there are issues. We know that whole back end thing where you link your drives up. We know it's really messy, and it's not really good to use. You can't delete things from it. It doesn't really connect up. So it's definitely something we want to try and focus on really soon to get that more user friendly with things. So apologies to people who are struggling with uploading stuff there.
Yeah, I've tried doing it on Oculus. I also tried on my phone and on the computer, and all three separate ways to do it. And just the file looks like it's going to upload, and then it's just like there's nothing there. So. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I will be patient.
It's something we know of. Thank you. I do keep reminding people that although it's so very popular and busy, which is great, we are very much in pre-beta. So there's a lot of things which are just glitchy as hell.
That's how it is.
It's it's working through it.
May I ask what the new update that just happened, what its actual purpose is? Is it just slight bug fixes or what?
Probably. I don't know. I've actually lost track slightly of the update. So depending on when you last logged on, I don't know which of the updates you'll have sort of hit from previously. Most of the updates we've had the past few weeks have been bug fixes. We've been trying to boost performance. Was one of the main things. So working out some of the frame rate issues, some of the general server capacity, and some of the big things which are stopping it being as enjoyable in here. We had this new gallery was uploaded, so that was part of the update with some of the room names. What else went up with that update? That's all I'm aware of. But yeah, it's mostly small tweaks that you probably won't visually see, but subconsciously you'll feel them just by being an easier place to run around and play in.
It feels smoother.
Yeah, we get a little bit of lag the farther we go out, the deeper we go out, it starts to lag. But
yeah, that's partly to do with some of the Oculus. So with any game that you have, the further you move away from the center of the room, the worse the performance gets. With most games that you download, you're in a very small space, if not static. So that's never ever an issue. The place like Infiniverse, it's currently about 2 kilometers square in any direction. So sorry, more than that. It's big. I can't remember the exact figures. So the further you move out, it's going to hit these issues in a way that other apps probably won't ever experience. Chris has got a few clever ways he's thinking of fixing that, and to relocate once you get out past a certain point, relocating you and the whole world kind of back to the center again and repositioning things. But it's a tricky one to. That was black for me. Yeah, that was black for me.
Yeah, and it's the metaverse